and gentlemen, welcome back to the Scroll. I'm your co-host Frank Grouch, joined as always with the effervescent Lilac Boots. Um, it's award season, y'all, and we're not going to talk about that Game Awards that everybody knows about because we don't like them, and we'll get into that later. But today on the docket, we're going to be discussing the Golden Joystick Awards that took place this past weekend of the 23rd in London. Boots was able to watch the video and took some notes on it, saw the live stream, and she's here to give us her thoughts on the winners, some of the losers, so to speak, of the Golden Joysticks, and I have my own opinions as well, and I am here to fly the flag of Twisted Metal, and I'll get into that in a little bit. But we're gonna start this week with the digital releases and free games that came out since we've been gone. Boots, go ahead.
All right, yeah. So, not too much on the free games and announcements this week. Since there's literally only 1 week left of November. The only few games that are coming out is Constance, which will be out on November 24th, tomorrow actually, not Monday. It's a highly anticipated psychological horror title, so those of you who like spooky stuff, you want to keep that momentum going, you should check that out. And then also Terminator 2D No Fate will be coming out on November 26th. It is a retro style pixel art action game based on the film. Based on the art, that sounds like something that I would definitely at least take a look at.
It looks fun. It looks kind of like Contra, but like with a Terminator skin.
Okay.
That is in no way a bad thing at all, because Contra, great game. I might check it out, but my side scroller eyes are solely locked for December 1st for Cosmic Invasion from Marvel. I cannot wait.
Okay.
I want to pre-order it so I can get it now, but it's the one I'm super hyped for. So I'm sorry, but Terminator looks fun. So
Okay.
I might check it out after I get through some Cosmic Invasion.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, so the next segment, actually, since we're gonna take a while with the, award stuff, I actually wanted to bring up another story first. So I wasn't actually gonna speak about this. This actually came as a shock, this past Friday. But since there's articles about it and it's public, I guess it really doesn't matter now. So for those of you who don't know, there is an online personality. His name is Anadius or Anadius. I wasn't ever sure how to pronounce it, but basically, he was a big figure in the Sims community, and he ran like a popular piracy tool that basically unlocked every single Sims 4 DLC that you could ever want. So, the setup instructions were easy, how to download everything was so easy. He even had a Discord channel, which I was also a part of. And he was known for having like a bit of an attitude, but honestly, I really didn't blame him because people are like really sincerely ungrateful. But just so you have an idea of basically what happened, here's what it is. So basically everyone in the community is like really going through it right now. Since he was like one of the most iconic figures, it seems that he departed from all social media. He even left his DLC unlocker tool defunct. So if you're using it and you tried to update your Sims 4, it's not going to work. And also, just so you know, all those Sims 4 DLCs put together are basically $1,500. If you do the math, you go on like Steam and look up all those DLCs and just do the math, it's up to like $1,500 worth of like games. So he was really saving everyone some serious money. He didn't step down without leaving a goodbye message, but what he said, his farewell post said, "I decided to step down. Don't pester my close friends till the end. I acted like an asshole I am and haven't told them the reason why either." So he then explains that while the Sims 4 updater is dead, the source code for his DLC unlocker tools is safe with the moderation team. So, according to him, he also said the moderators can share it with anyone willing to update them in case they break. But unsurprisingly, everyone is really upset. Under his final thread online, because he also had a personal site that you could get all that stuff from. He had scrubbed all the other threads, so all those threads are gone. Everyone online is, really upset. One person said, "I'll forever be grateful to you." Another person said, "Well, I guess I'm never playing The Sims again." But it doesn't end there, though. Summerella, who is one of the prominent creators who also does like Sims 4 modding, she also does the same thing. Her way of doing all of that is just not as simple. Here's the thing, though. What she did was she took the DLC unlocker, put it on her Patreon, and is charging people for the same system, but she's like charging people for it now. So like you can't even get the DLCs like automatically updated like how Anadia's was doing it. If you go on her Patreon, she's charging. So now everybody's really upset because it's like, one person was just like, oh, so this basically destroys the whole purpose of what Anadia stood for, what pirating is about. Another person was like, I had no love for him, but this feels disrespectful to what he stood for as a person. And I kind of get where they're coming from. Like, as a long-time simmer myself, although obviously I can't just advocate for piracy outright, but it is rough out here. So the whole thing is that people were already feeling sort of, I guess, down or just discouraged because EA basically said in the past that they had absolutely no plans for a Sims 5. So him leaving kind of just feels like another nail in the coffin for the game. So it's the thing is, like, I guess it's good on EA's end, like they have more security when it comes to their stuff, but also there's other people who are still modding these games where everyone can just play them. I was part of his Discord, like I said, and I just feel like people were doing too much. Like, y'all are really, like, really, really ungrateful when it comes to certain things, and it's like he wasn't getting paid for doing it. He was just doing it obviously because he likes computer shit and he wanted to give people like The Sims. And it's just like, y'all gotta really stop, hounding people for stuff that you're not paying for. Like, you really gotta stop, because like now it's just, I don't know if that's the actual reason that he stopped. I have a feeling it is, because he was like really going through it like the last month. So like the last stuff packs that came out, like the last two DLCs, I want to say last month or whatever, people were like harassing him about just stuff packs. Like, they weren't even full expansion packs that like expanded on the actual game of the gameplay. They were like stuff packs where you get like some different style couch or some different style curtains or whatever, and they were like really pressing him about it. And it's just like, listen, just relax. Just please relax. Let the people do their due diligence and let them work on it. But yeah, you guys really gotta stop. Just y'all gotta stop.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like it's not that he quit. I just feel like he was threatened by the Saudis.
You feel like he was threatened by the Saudis?
Yeah.
I personally don't think so, because this individual in question was Russian, and I seriously doubt the Russians give a shit about what the Saudis are doing.
I just feel like he got a message that said something, your family can be found in a box, and he was like, you know what, I'm not messing with that. And that's what happened.
That's funny.
That's anytime something happens with EA from now on and it's bad, I'm blaming the Saudis. I refuse. Or Jared Kushner. It was Jared Kushner. He threatened to fucking call Trump and have Trump call Putin to have this dude assassinated. That's what happened.
Right. And
why are you stealing from his people?
And I 100% understand where you're going. It's just that, like, what I like actually witnessed people like harassing him. So it's like, y'all, like, dumb. People are like,
don't harass people who are doing something that they shouldn't be doing for free.
Exactly. Like that's like you pressing, like, that's like, say somebody that gets you like free, I don't know, name something great. Free Chipotle, right? The person that works in the back of Chipotle, you get free lunch every day. Then then you get mad because he tells you, there's no corn right now, so I had to give you the tomato salsa. And then you want to spaz and like throw the fucking burrito bowl at him and shit, and now you're not getting no more free Chipotle. Like, what's good with, like, come on, bro. Like, you can't do that.
That's crazy.
Like, you know, like, y'all just really ungrateful. Obviously, here's the thing though, I did read some comments that one person did say that they weren't like computer literate at all, so they were really relying on that program that he had in order to get the Sims DLCs, and I kind of felt bad for that person. Me personally, I'm computer literate. I'm sure there'll be other ways of me getting the Sims or whatever. One person made a tweet and was just like, so I've been paying for this for no reason the whole time. And it was just like, you know, I mean, here's the thing though, people under that comment were just like, well, hey, since you're paying for it, you don't have to deal with this shit. Like, you can go back and play your Sims whenever you want since you actually pay for it, you know. So it's like there are different points about like him leaving and everything, and just, you know, I don't like the person who took his software and decided to charge people for it. Like, something's really wrong with you in particular. But everybody else, yeah, listen, you just got to deal with, you know, the consequences of your actions, basically. So,
right.
I thought he was a great person for doing it. I really had no problem with him at all. You know, I had a life though, so all those people that were like obsessed with The Sims and like were harassing him, that's too bad for you. Deal with it. Right. Yeah, so other than that, yeah, obviously, like Frank said, we were just going to talk about the Golden Joystick Awards versus like the Game Awards nominees. So, alright. So, just so you guys know, I randomly ran into it because I actually was looking at, I forgot what game I was looking at on Steam, but I was looking at a game on Steam, and at the top had the banner for the Golden Joystick Awards, and it said live now. And mind you, this is what, I want to say 10:30 a.m., 11 a.m., something like that. So I thought I was late. So I just clicked live now, and then it was just like they just finished getting through like the intro part, you know, when they have like the band and like the intro and all that other stuff. They had just finished doing that. So I was like, oh shit, I made it just in time. So for those of you who don't know, oh my god, I forgot her name. The person who hosted it was the lady that played Lady I forgot her damn name. The lady from Resident Evil, the really tall evil lady from Resident Evil. The actress that played her was the host. So, okay. She was really nice. I thought she kind of did a good job. I felt like she could have had better writers for like her jokes, because some of them were a little corny, but I thought she did a pretty good job. Yeah, getting to the awards. So first, just want to say overall, congratulations to the people at Clair Obscure. I didn't even know it was made by an independent company, but you guys swept the Golden Joystick Award. You guys got like 7 awards this year. So congratulations first. I also want to say that I forgot what other company it was had the most Sony Interactive also had the most nominations this year. So congratulations to you guys also as well. First award. So first award was best storytelling, and that went to Clair Obscure. The next award was best audio design, which went to Ghost of Yotai, which I had to totally agree with that, because I've seen some clips and you can hear the preciseness of those blades. So yes, they absolutely deserve best audio design. Best multiplayer surprised me. Best multiplayer game was Peak. And it's funny because I remember I forgot who it was, but someone in our private Discord channel was talking to us about it, and I think I remember I was saying like I was down to play it, but listen, I was like I've got fear heights. Maybe, you know, somebody could like help assist me, but listen, if I'm telling you to move to the right, then you gotta move to the right. Don't give me no excuses. Then we all fall off the mountain and we're all cooked. Like, come on, bro.
I'm glad that this is why I like award shows that aren't commercialized, because an actual good multiplayer game,
Yes. Next was best visual design, which also went to Clair Obscure. And I really like that they did this, but the next award was best game expansion, which Game Awards, pay attention. The The best game expansion went to Lies of P Overture. Next award was best indie game self-published, and that went to Hollow Knight Silk Song. Next was just best indie game in general, which went to Blueprints. The studio of the year went to Sandfall Interactive, and I believe they're the ones who made Clair Obscur. Next award was best early access game, and that went to Repo. Best soundtrack went to Clair Obscur again. Best game trailer went to GTA 6, but their second trailer is what got the award. So, the Still Playing Award for mobile games, that went to Pokemon Go. The Still Playing Award for PC/console went to Minecraft. And then there was a Streamer's Choice Award, and that went to Peak. Best Remake/Remaster went to Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. The Breakthrough Award went to, was it a company or a game? I want to say it was a game, but it was called Schedule 1. I'd actually never heard of it, so I was going to look it up once I had gotten some time, but congratulations to them. Best Gaming Hardware. I love that they did this category, because what other award show or anyone really like acknowledges hardware? Like, how are you gonna play the game on crappy hardware? So, best gaming hardware went to AMD, specifically the AMD Ryzen 9 card, the 9950 one. So, congratulations to AMD. Best game adaptation. I was so hoping that Devil May Cry would win, but they didn't. Best game adaptation went to Arcane Season 2. And honestly, I can't hate, because I've been told multiple times to watch Arcane, and I still haven't. I will. It's on the list. Don't worry about it. Next was Best Supporting Performer went to Ben Starr. He voiced someone in Clair Obscur, so that was another award for Clair Obscur. Best Lead Performer went to Jennifer English, who also voiced someone in Clair Obscur. I just wanted to take a second to say the one of the nominees that she beat was Adrian Ray, who was the voice of the main character for South of Midnight. I was hoping that she'd win, but you know. Jennifer English though did give like a really beautiful speech. I thought it was really lovely. I'm happy that she won, though, you know, obviously, because Adrian Ray is black. I was hoping Adrian Ray would win, but all in all, everybody looked really nice. Adrian Ray, by the way, looked really gorgeous that night. Let's see, Hall of Fame. So, interestingly enough, the Hall of Fame award went to The Sims. I was really shocked about this, the way everyone complains about this game.
I mean, it's still really good, though.
That's true. It's just, you know, with all the, you know, the bugs and yada, 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 and all this other shit, you would think, you know, they wouldn't get it, but, you know, I can't hate. So, congratulations to, I want to say congratulations specifically to the developers. That's what I'm saying congratulations to, not the fucking company. So, next was, PC Game of the Year, this year was Hollow Knight Silk Song. Congratulations to Team Cherry. I actually thought they were going to sweep the awards this year with how everyone's saying the Hollow Knight sequel was so good. And also, the person who the people who presented this award was the team behind the game Satisfactory, which won last year. And I will say that game is addicting. Satisfactory is very good, especially if you're one of those people that is very particular about how you have certain things. I will say I saw a funny comment about Satisfactory last year, and someone had put, if you have ADHD, this game is like the purest level of crack. I was like, oh my god. And I was like, just based on that review, I had to try it, and they weren't kidding. Like, that game is really addictive. Like Satisfactory is like, it's just, if you're one of those people that's like really anal retentive, you have to play a game. Like, it's just perfect for you. So, next was, excuse me, Console Game of the Year. which went to Ghost of Yotai again. The Critics' Choice Award went to Donkey Kong Bonanza. And Most Wanted Game. Alright, so for Most Wanted Game, Adrian Ray was the presenter. Again, like I said, she looked really gorgeous. And this award had mad nominees. And I'm like, I was waiting like after like the 5th or 6th nominee that they were going to cut it. It was like 12 of them. And even Adrian, she said the same thing. After they finished reading the nominees, she went to the mic. It was like, damn. I was like, exactly. It was like, it was mad nominees for that category for like no reason.
Mad nominees.
Yeah. But the game that won for that category was GTA 6. And for Ultimate Game of the Year, what I liked that they did was that they decided to show like who won, who got like the least to the most votes, like the top 5 games. So they showed that in 5th place it was Death Stranding on the beach. The 4th place game was Hollow Knight Silk Song. The 3rd place game was Split Fiction. The game that was 2nd place was Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and then the Ultimate Game of the Year everyone chose was Clair Obscure. So yeah, I thought this was great. The award show was great. I loved the band too. Like they were playing the theme music for each game, like as they were being announced. I was like, oh, this band is fire. The band was great. I want to say Sis, who was on the bass when what game was it? Was it shit? I forgot what game it was. Oh, maybe Ghost of Yotai. Listen, whoever was on the bass violin. She deserved all the awards because she was going ham. So, I really loved the whole ceremony. I thought everybody was great. I think Ben Starr kind of dragged it a little bit because he just got like really serious out of nowhere. I forgot what he was talking about, but like he just, yeah, I'm just glad everybody was nice. I liked how eclectic the categories are, unlike the TGA. But you know, we'll get to that. Yeah. What did you think, Frank, of the winners?
I thought it was cool. Like for the most part, I mean, Expedition 33 winning a lot of these categories kind of makes sense. I mean, I heard great things about it, so I think once the Game of the Year sale pops up, I'll try to grab a copy. I've beaten Yote. I really enjoyed it. It was my personal Game of the Year until I played Dispatch. But the one bone I have to pick is the best adaptation category, because in the Golden Joystick Awards and the TGA Awards, the Game Awards, nobody is giving any nods to Twisted Metal, and I need people to start watching that movie or that show because it's actually one of the best adaptations because it sticks so close to the lore in general. It's so good, and nobody's like putting it where it needs to. And I just find that to be unfair and theftery, and I need to stop. So otherwise, I mean, everything is, you know, it's all opinion based anyway. But I prefer the Game Awards over I prefer the Game Awards over, or not the Game Awards, for the Golden Joysticks over the Game Awards because honestly, it doesn't feel corporatized and like shilled to me. It doesn't feel like it feels like an industry award show. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I'd rather them than the TGAs with Jeff Keighley or whatever. Otherwise, yeah, no big. You know, everything's pretty much. I don't disagree too much with it. Like I feel like Yote could have won a few other, you know, awards, but I understand. Mm-hmm. So, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. So in comparison, I just wanted to show what the nominees were for this year's Game Awards. They were just announced last Sunday, I believe. And so just to let you guys know the routine that I went through when I was going through this. So when I decided to vote this year, first what I thought was weird was that you need a social media account to vote, and I thought that was really weird. Like specifically Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and you could also use your Gmail account, but it's like, what if I don't like social media or have a Gmail account? That's weird. But anyway, I chose to use my Twitter. So here's the nominees this year, if you don't know. So first is Game of the Year. Next is Best Game Direction, Best Narrative, Best Art Direction, Best Score and Music, Best Audio Design, Best Performance, Innovation and Accessibility, Games for Impact, Best Ongoing Game, Best Community Support, Best Indie, Best Debut Indie, Best Mobile Game, Best VR/AR, Best Action Game, Best Action Adventure Game, Best RPG, Best Fighting, Best Family Game, Best Sim/Strategy Game, Best Sports/Racing Game. I actually hate that they put them in the same thing, but whatever. Best Multiplayer Game, Best Adaptation, Most Anticipated Game, Best Content Creator, Best Esports Game, Best Esports Athlete, and Best Esports Team. So
I think Best Content Creator should be removed for Best Gaming Content Creator, because these are Game Awards, not just Streamer Awards.
True. Yeah, so all of these categories will be available to vote for until December 11th, when the actual ceremony is going to be in place. I will say that I do like that they have an award for innovation and accessibility, and I also do like that they included like VR/AR, even though it's not super popular, and Best Mobile Game, because I don't believe the Golden Joystick Awards, they did have mobile game, but I don't think they made something for like accessibility. I don't recall seeing that. I will say, though, my only problem with TGA is that it's very corporate sponsored. Even when you're placing your vote on the site, you can see like what corporation has sponsored what. I believe Spotify has sponsored one of the categories. I forgot which one it was. I believe it was the best score/music category. Yeah, it had to have been that one. The best score/music category is what they sponsored. It's just it's very, very, very like you said, it's like a popularity contest, I guess, as far as what they choose to nominate. But yeah, because TGA didn't nominate either. They didn't nominate Twisted Metal either for best adaptation. I did not see that when I was voting. Yeah, I didn't see that. I don't remember. So yeah, so I guess that was really it. What I really wanted to go over. Frank, did you have anything you wanted to go over with the award shows?
Nah, I pretty much covered. Like I said, like they're all opinions anyway, and I stand on my belief that Twisted Metal was robbed of best adaptation, at least even a nomination.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, everything else is pretty much spot on.
All right. Yes. So that was really it for what I wanted to go over. Don't forget to vote. Before December 11th. And we'll be right back. We'll talk about what we've been playing. Now we're back. Alright, we're going to talk about what games we've been playing. Frank, you want to go? Or want me to go, or whatever?
Yeah, I can do it. I've been playing some Borderlands 4, of course. They just released the Christmas pack, so I'm gonna mess around with that. Fortnite, I've been putting around on Fortnite because it's they still got the Simpsons season, which is cool. I remember if I mentioned this last week, but I finished Dispatch, 10 out of 10 game of the year. You should try it. I highly recommend it. I picked up Outer Worlds 2 recently. I know we were both fans of Outer Worlds 1. From what I hear, Outer Worlds 2 is better, so I'm very excited for that. I'm trying to think what else. I did get the platinum on Yote, so I finished that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Thank you. I think that's it for now. Arc Raiders. I got Arc Raiders also, and I'm trying to figure out.
Same.
Arc Raiders. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. Trying to see what's what. So, see if I like it. I didn't know it was made by the same people that did the finals, so I'm okay with that.
Oh yeah, I found that out too when I started the game. I started it up, and it was like, and I saw the, what do you call it? The I can't think of. Sorry, it's the page that you see when you load up the game. I can't think of it. Anyway, it showed that the finals was under the same company, so whatever. Yeah, it's cool. So I guess thinking with just Arc Raiders, I also purchased Arc Raiders as well. My coworker was like fanboying about the fucking game for like 2 weeks. So I was like, I have to try this game. Oh, wow. And then the issue with Ziggy, I was like, yeah, no, I'm buying this game.
Oh yeah, so, one of our homies got trolled by some loser,
idiot. Yeah, some moron.
Yeah, so it activated everybody who shoots. It's just the problem is this isn't like a Call of Duty. We can't just find him,
right?
Gun him down. But we're activated anyway, so we'll look out, America.
Yes.
The Arc Raiders team is here, so it's fine.
Yeah, so I'm still getting used to the gameplay. I do like that the goal list is look for shit. So I do like that. I played a little bit more this morning. I was doing well. I was following this person, but then the person like literally abandoned me and the other person and dipped towards the elevator, and then they got jumped on, and I was trying to assist, but I got jumped by a freaking those turret things. So I shot that down. Then the NPC came out and shot me. So it was like, fam, if you didn't run ahead and like try to leave us, you could have had some help. Like, you could have had some help. But whatever. That was just like I think that was maybe my second run. So I was still getting used to looking for stuff and everything else. So I think that might be the last time I play with random strangers. I might just wait for like you and Ziggy and whoever else to play before I jump on again, because that was just too much. So there was that. I also started playing a game called Winter Burrow. It is a cozy game. It's on Game Pass. Basically your goal is to make sure you to straighten up your house that your parents owned. You play like a little mouse, so your mouse parents owned the house, and you have to straighten up the place by gathering material and things like that. You also have to save your aunt, because you end up meeting your aunt again, but then she got snatched by like this fucking owl or some shit. I was like, oh my god, no. And I have to like go rescue her. So there's that. I also this weekend was free to play for a game called I don't think it's called Iron Heart. I think it's called Hearts of Iron 4. That game is a strategy game, and it looks like some shit I would play. I didn't know that Paradox Interactive was the owner of the game, because if I knew that, I would have tried it sooner, because I love Paradox Interactive. I love their games. The screen looks exactly like the game Stellaris, but instead of in space, you're just playing like a World War I general. But the thing is, the stuff was like, because if you know Stellaris and how complex it is, because of how complex the screen looked, I got like a little bit overwhelmed and I had to stop playing. I was like, okay, these are way too many controls. This is way too much stuff to do. I was like, okay, this is not it for me right now. Like my brain just was like, no. But it looks great. I just really just couldn't deal with it at the time. And also because it's the 1 year anniversary of Dragon Age The Veilguard, I had to go back and start playing that. I decided to play as a elf this time, and I'm gonna join the crows. So I'm gonna get that really cute outfit that everybody else was flexing last year that I couldn't get because I decided not to be a crow. So if you see any screenshots on my page of me in that cute outfit, then you'll know why. So yeah, that was it for the stuff that we've been playing. I really didn't have anyone to yell at this week for the Boots to the Face segment, but y'all keep it up. I will have something. Okay. So
yeah. No, it's a good thing we don't have a Boots to the Face segment. So
yeah,
guys,
actually,
please not have those. We don't want those.
Yeah, please behave. All right. So that's it. For this week's episode of The Scroll. I know it was short, but we got other shit to do. But we just really wanted to address like the award season.
Look, let's be honest. We could have sat here and we could have ran down the whole goddamn award show.
Yeah.
And just droned on and on and on. Mm-hmm. We did you a favor.
Yes.
We sped it up. We did what we supposed to. We summarized it for you guys.
Yes.
You have a great rest of the time. It's Thanksgiving week in America. I mean, I know we don't celebrate the Thanksgiving part, but we definitely do celebrate the indigenous people.
Mhm.
So like it's, you know what I mean, respectfully, it's time to be with your family, have some food, sit
Mhm.
back and relax. So enjoy the time. Short podcast this week.
Mhm.
We'll see you guys next week, right?
Yep. See you guys next
Yeah.
week. Bye.
Later.